Namaste my dear children. Welcome to distance learning sessions through videos. This video is made for class 2 subject maths chapter number 4 addition and subtraction of 3-digit numbers, and this is 7th session on this chapter. Today let us learn subtraction of a 2-digit number from a 3-digit number. Example number 14 in our textbook. Subtract 29 from 678. Here 29 is a 2-digit number and 678 is a 3-digit number, and we have to subtract 29 from 678. Solution. First, let us write down the given numbers in place values table, one below the other, as shown here. In the number 678, 6 is in hundreds place, 7 is in tens place, and 8 is in ones place. And in 29, 2 is in tens place, 9 is in ones place. So while writing a 2-digit number below a 3-digit number, we should take care that the place value should be written appropriately in this place values table. And we are subtracting 29 from 678. It is indicated by writing this minus sign here. Now let us subtract starting from ones place. That is, we subtract 9 from 8. Since 8 is less than 9, we cannot subtract 9 from 8. So we need to regroup these digits. Let us regroup and subtract. Here in tens column we have 7. Let us make 7 tens as 6 tens. And let us borrow 1 10 to the ones column, and we know that 1 10 is equal to 10 ones. 10 ones and 8 ones together becomes 18 ones. So now this becomes 18 ones. So when we subtract 9 ones from 18 ones, we get 9 ones. Here we have to subtract 2 tens from 6 tens. So on subtracting, we get 4 tens as difference. Let us write 4 here in tens column. And in hundreds column, you don't have any digit here in the second number. So this 100, 6 hundreds are written as it is in the hundreds column here in this answer. Therefore, 649 is the answer, which is the difference of 678 and 29. This can also be written as 678 minus 29 is equal to 649. So here we have a common mistake we make while writing down or subtracting a 2-digit number from a 3-digit number. As I mentioned earlier, while writing a 2-digit number below a 3-digit number for subtraction, so these digits should be written appropriate to their place values. Here in the number 14, place value of 1 is 10 and place value of 4 is 1, ones place. So these should be written in 1 should be written under tens column and 4 should be written under ones column. So if you write as shown here, the answer you get will be wrong. The correct way of writing these numbers is as shown here. That is 320 minus 14. 1 should be written under tens column and 4 should be written in ones column. So if you subtract this, you will get 306, which is the correct difference of 320 and 14. Now we have a story. We have some story sums here. Example number 15. Tahir was collecting coins from different countries. He added 23 coins to his collection and now has 256 coins. How many coins did he have at the first? Tahir is collecting coins from different countries. You can see in this picture, he is making an album of coins. So to his album, he added 23 new coins. After adding 23 new coins, now in his collection he has 256 coins. So now we should find how many coins did he have at the first. That means before adding these 23 new coins. Solution. Total number of coins Tahir has is equal to 256. Before that he had 23 coins less. So we subtract 23 from 256. On subtracting, what we get, coins Tahir had at first is equal to 233. On subtracting 23 from 256, we get 233 as a difference. So Tahir had 233 coins at first. That means before adding 23 new coins to his collection. Example number 16. 284 students participated in a painting competition. 135 of them were girls. How many boys took part in the competition? So there is a painting competition in which 284 students were participated. Among them, 135 were girls. So we have to find the number of boys took part in that painting competition. Solution. The total number of students, that is the total number of students participated in the painting competition was 284. The number of girls participated in painting competition were 135. Therefore, on subtracting 135 from 284, we get the number of boys participated in that competition. So here, subtracting 5 from 4 is not possible. So we regroup. We make this 8 tens as 7 tens and we borrow 1 10 to the ones column. And together with 4 ones which we had already, it becomes 14 ones. On subtracting 5 ones from 14 ones, we get 9 ones. Here in tens column, we subtract 3 tens from 7 tens to get 4 tens as a difference. And subtracting 100 from 200s, we get 100. Therefore, we get 149, which represents the number of boys participated in that painting competition. So, 149 boys took part in the painting competition. Try these. Number 6. We have two questions here. Subtract 37 from 222. Let us subtract and find the difference now. So here we have written down the question number 1 vertically or one below the other appropriately for subtraction. So 222 minus 37. Let us subtract now, starting from ones column. Subtracting 7 from 2 is not possible, so we regroup the digits. we make this 2 tens as 110 and we borrow 110 to the ones column. Now this becomes 12 ones. Subtracting 7 ones from 12 ones, we get 5 ones. So we write 5 here. And again here subtracting 3 tens from 110 is not possible. We need to regroup. We move on to hundreds column and we make this 100 and we bring 100 to the tens column. Together with this 110 we had, it becomes 1110. And now subtracting 310 from 1110, we get 8 tens as a difference. And here in hundreds column we have 1 or 100 and we don't have any digit in the second number here to subtract. So in the hundreds column we have 100 left here. Therefore the difference we obtain is 185. Now let us move to the second question. Question number 2. Subtract 59 from 100. Let us write down these numbers one below the other appropriately and then we will subtract. Here we have written 100 and 59 one below the other appropriate to their place values. Here 1 is in hundreds place, this is 0 is in tens place and another 0 is in ones place. In the number 59, 5 is in tens place and 9 is in ones place. So they are written according to their place values in this place values table. Now let us subtract 59 from 100. So starting from ones column, subtracting 9 from 0 is not possible. We have to regroup. So coming to tens place, we have 0 again here. So we will move to hundreds place. We have 100 here. So which we make this 100 as 0 and we borrow this 100 to the tens column and we know that 100 is equal to 10 tens. And again we regroup these digits. That is we make this 10 tens as 9 tens and we borrow 110 to the tens column. Ones column it becomes 10 ones. On subtracting 9 ones from 10 ones we get 1 and subtracting 5 tens from 9 tens we get 4 tens and in the hundreds column we have 0 here. Therefore 41 is the difference of 100 and 59, or on subtracting 59 from 100 we get 41 as difference. Now let us solve these questions in exercise 4F of your textbook. Question number 1. Write the numbers in correct place and subtract. We have to write the given numbers here in these questions A, B, C, D in correct places of these tables given here, and after that we have to subtract. So in this first question we have 342 minus 19. Let us write down these numbers correct to their place values in the place values table given here. So in the number 342, 3 is in hundreds place. So let us write 3 in the hundreds column and 4 is in tens place. Let us write 4 in tens column here and 2 in ones column. The second number is 19, which is a 2-digit number. 1 is in tens place and 9 is in ones place. So let us write down 1 in tens column and 9 in ones column. So we have a minus sign printed here. Let us subtract 19 from 342 now. Subtracting 9 from 2 is not possible since it is smaller than 9. So we regroup these digits. We move to tens column and we see that we have 4 tens here, and let us make this as 3 tens and borrow 110 to the ones column, and 110 is equal to 10 ones and we had already 2 ones here. Together with this it becomes 12 ones And subtracting 9 ones from 12 ones, we get 3 ones. Here we subtract in tens column, we have 1 to be subtracted from 3 tens. So on subtracting, we get 2 tens. In hundreds column, we don't have any digit here in the second number. So we bring down this 300 as it is to the answer here. Therefore, 323 is the difference of 342 and 19. Or on subtracting 19 from 342, we get 323 as difference. Coming to B, we have 746 minus 48. Let us write down these numbers. 446 and 48 in the place values table as shown here, appropriate to their place values, and then we will subtract. So starting from ones column here, subtracting 8 from 6 is not possible. We have to regroup and we make this 4 tens as 3 tens, and we bring 1 10 to the ones column. Together with this 6 ones, it becomes 16 ones. And subtracting 8 ones from 16 ones, we get 8 ones. Here again, subtracting 4 tens from 3 tens is not possible. We make this 700s as 600s, and we bring 100 to the tens column, and 100 is equal to 10 tens. 10 tens and 3 tens together becomes 13 tens. Now we subtract 4 tens from 13 tens to get 9 tens as a difference, and we bring those down this 600s as it is to the answer. Therefore, on subtracting 48 from 746, we get 698 as difference. C, 466 minus 57. Let us write down these numbers in this table. 466 minus is printed here. We will write 57, 5 in tens column and 7 in ones column. Let us subtract now. Subtracting 7 from 6 is not possible. We have to regroup the digits. Now we make this 5 tens, and this will become 16 ones. Subtracting 7 ones from 16 ones, you get 9 ones. And in tens column, subtracting 5 tens from 5 tens, you get 0. And we don't have any digit here in hundreds place here in the second number. There will be 4 left in hundreds column. Therefore, on subtracting 57 from 466, we get 409 as difference. Coming to D, we have 258 minus 84. Let us write down these numbers in this table. 258 minus 84. Subtracting 4 ones from 8 ones, we get 4 ones. And subtracting 8 tens from 5 tens is not possible. So we make this 200s as 100 here, and bring 100 to the tens column, which will be equal to 10 tens. 10 tens and these 5 tens together becomes 15 tens. We write 15 here, and subtracting 8 tens from 15 tens, we get 7 tens as a difference, and we are left with 100 in this hundreds column here. Therefore, on subtracting 84 from 258, we get 174 as difference. Question E here, 514 minus 29. Let us write down these numbers in this table. 5 is in hundreds place, 1 is in tens place, 4 in ones place. Minus 29, 2 is in tens place and 9 is in ones place. So for subtracting 9 from 4, we have to regroup these digits. In tens column, we have 110. Let's make this 0 tens, and we bring this 110 to the ones column. Together with this 4 ones, it becomes 14 ones. On subtracting 9 ones from 14 ones, we get 5 ones as a difference. Here to subtract 2 tens from 0 is not possible. So we make this 5 hundreds as 4 hundreds here. And now this becomes 10 tens. Subtracting 2 tens from 8 tens, we get 2 tens. From 10 tens, we get 8 tens as a difference. And here we are left with 4 hundreds. Therefore, 485 is the difference of 514 and 29. F 628 minus 78. So we write 628 and 78 in this place values table. Subtracting 8 ones from 8 ones, we get 0. And subtracting 7 tens from 2 tens is not possible. So we regroup this as by making 6 hundreds as 5 hundreds, and we borrow 100 to the tens column. Together with this 2 tens, it becomes 12 tens. And subtracting 7 tens from 12 tens, we get 5 tens. Here we are left with 5 hundreds in the hundreds column. Therefore, on subtracting 78 from 628, we get 550 as the difference. Coming to G, we have 435 minus 28. Let us write down these numbers in the table here. 435 minus 28. Starting from ones column here, subtracting 8 ones from 5 ones is not possible. So we regroup the digits. We make this 3 tens as 2 tens, and 1 10 is borrowed to the ones column. And together with these 5 ones, it becomes 15 ones here. Subtracting 8 ones from 15 ones, we get 7 ones. Here in tens column, we have 2 tens to be subtracted from 2 tens. On doing so, we get 0 as difference here, and 4 hundreds are left over here. We write down 4 in the hundreds column. Therefore, on subtracting 28 from 435, we get 407 as the difference. H 342 minus 92. Let us write down these numbers. 342 minus 92, and let us subtract. 2 minus 2 is 0. 4 minus 9 is not possible, or 4 tenths minus 9 tenths is not possible. We will regroup the digits. We make these 300s as 200s, and on borrowing these 4 tenths becomes 14 tenths. Now subtracting 9 tenths from 14 tenths, we get 5 tenths. Here 2 hundreds are left. Therefore 342 minus 92 is equal to 250. We have some story sums here. Question number 2. In a toy shop, there were 567 toys. In a week, 345 toys were sold. Find the number of toys left after that week. So here you can see the picture. You can see a toys shop here. So in this toy shop, there were 567 toys. Let us write down in the table given here. 567 toys were there. In a week, 345 toys were sold. So after that week, we should find the number of toys left over in that shop. So we have to subtract 345 from 567. So starting from ones column here, so on subtracting 5 ones from 7 ones, we get 2 ones. Subtracting 4 tenths from 6 tenths, we get 2 tenths. And subtracting 3 hundreds from 5 hundreds, we get 2 hundreds. Therefore, 222 toys were left after that week. On subtracting 345 from 567, we get 222 as difference, which represents the number of toys left after that week. Now let us move to the next question. Question number 3. The number of working days for school is 217 days in a year. Find the number of holidays if that year has 365 days. So in a year there will be 365 days and a school is working for 217 days in a year. Now we have to find the number of holidays in that year. So to find that, what we should do is we should subtract 217 from 365. Let us write down these numbers in this table. That is 365 first, and below that minus 217. On subtracting, we will get the number of holidays in that year. Starting from ones column, here subtracting 7 ones from 5 ones is not possible, so we regroup. Coming to tens column, we have 6 tens here. We make this 6 tens as 5 tens plus 1 10, and 1 10 is borrowed to the ones column here, and we know that 1 10 is equal to 10 ones. So 10 ones and 5 ones together becomes 15 ones, and subtracting 7 ones from 15 ones we get 8 ones. In tens column we subtract 1 10 from 5 tens here, and we get 4 tens as a difference. In hundreds column we subtract 2 hundreds from 3 hundreds, we get 100. Therefore 148 is the difference which represents the number of holidays in that year. Therefore we say there were 148 holidays in that year. Question number 4. Sita had 159 stickers. She gave 36 stickers to her friend. How many stickers does Sita have now? So Sita had 159 stickers with her, and she gave 36 stickers to her friend, and we have to find the number of stickers left with Sita. Now let us write down these numbers in the table and find. So we have to subtract 36 from 159. So we write 159 in the first row, and we subtract 36 from 159 by writing it in the second line here. So here we subtract 6 ones from 9 ones, we get 3 ones as a difference, and on subtracting 3 tenths from 5 tenths we get 2 tenths, and here in the second number we don't have any digit in the hundreds place, so 100 is left over here. So therefore 123 is the answer, so which gives the number of stickers left with Sita after she gave 36 stickers to her friend. Question number 5. A book has 264 pages. 175 pages have pictures. How many pages do not have pictures? So in a book there are 264 pages in total. Among those, on 175 pages there are pictures, and there are some other pages on which there are no pictures. So we have to find the number of pictures on which there are no pictures in that book. So that can be found by subtracting 175 from 264. Let us write down these numbers in this table appropriately. 264 in the first row and 175 in the second row with the minus sign here. And now we subtract to find the required answer. Subtracting 5 ones from 4 ones is not possible. So we regroup the digits. We make this 6 tens as 5 tens and 1 10 is borrowed to ones column. Together with this 4 ones it becomes 14 ones. And on subtracting 5 ones from 14 ones we get 9 ones as a difference. Here in tens column we cannot subtract 7 tens from 5 tens. We need to regroup again. In the hundreds column we have 2 hundreds. We make this 100 and 100 is borrowed to tens column, and together with this 5 tens it becomes 15 tens. Subtracting 7 tens from 15 tens we get 8 tens. Here in hundreds column we have 100 to be subtracted from 100. On doing so we get 0 as a difference. Therefore on 89 pages we do not find pictures in that book, or we may say 89 pages do not have pictures. Question number 6. Out of 125 students in class 2, 68 learn dance. How many do not learn dance? So in class 2 of a school there are 125 students. Among these children, 68 are learning dance, and we need to find how many are not learning dance. So to find that we have to subtract 68 from 125. So we write down the numbers in this table here. 125 minus 68. So let's subtract now. Subtracting 8 ones from 5 ones is not possible. We regroup the digits. It becomes 110 and here it becomes 15 ones. Subtracting 8 ones from 15 ones you get 7 ones. In tens column to subtract 6 tens from 1 tens is not possible. So we make this 100 as 0 hundreds here, and now this becomes 11 tens. Subtracting 6 tens from 11 tens we get 5 tens as a difference. Here we have 0. Therefore 57 students are not learning dance. So among 125 students of class 2, 68 students are learning dance and 57 are not learning dance. So these are the questions we have in this exercise. I hope you understood the solutions for all these questions. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye children.